I'm going to talk about leadership in very tough times. I'm going to talk about Colombia, my country, in the year 1999. When you are in a crisis or in a bad time, there are many aspects that affect you. You as a person, you as a manager, and you as a family. And I think that's very important to be taken into account when you have a crisis. In the year 1999, Colombia was 55% of terrorist acts in the world were in Colombia. 3,000 people were kidnapped that year, 10 every day. You could not travel to the countryside. We were in deep recession, 19% decrease of the GNP industrial, and here I was. I was 38 years old, father of 3 children with my wife, Maria Cecilia. I work in a family business in the chemical industry, representing American companies, and I had many challenges. One of them was the safety of my family. The second was, should I stay in Colombia or leave the country? Number 3 was, the American banks didn't give credit to our company to buy supplies. And my parents, which I work in a family business then, didn't have many savings to leave the country. That's a very tough situation. At that moment, I decided with my wife 3 things that really impact our decisions. Number 1, we are going to stay in the country. Number 2, we are going to stay in the country and never talk bad things all the time, or never talk bad things about the country. Look about, in front of the children, in front of my employees, in front of my neighbors, and so on. And number 3, and also very, very important, I want to be part of the solution, not be part of the problem. Those 3 little words really changed my mindset to become very proactive. Okay, now we are in the year 2009, and I can tell you that many things happened then. Number 1, we stayed in Colombia. I bought with my savings a very big piece of land, for example, in Bogota. I brought my savings from abroad because I say, if I'm going to stay, it's time of opportunities. Right now, I own one of the nicest pieces of land in Bogota city, which is worth millions. Number 2, in the company business, we got rid of non-cash generating and mature businesses. We left some very interesting businesses. 2 years ago, we sold to 2 multinational companies those business. Now my parents have savings for a long time, and I left the company, and now I have my own business. And number 3, we created 2 charities to help people in Colombia. And those charities right now are Compartamos con Colombia and Da Vida. This is an opportunity to really help and change things. That was my main concern. I would advise people to get some real simple guidelines to rule your life. Don't be so complicated. Number 2, don't put in a bad mood everybody. I mean, you don't have to put in a bad mood your employees, your family, your neighbors, your school people. You as a business leader can impact that everything is positive. And number 3, and most important, if you are not going to be very active, don't criticize. Don't turn negative energy. I was very surprised to see some statistics in the United Kingdom. Only 1/3 of the managers are optimistic of the future. That's where the problem starts. You have to make a mindset and go into new oceans and new waters. Everybody is a good captain when there is not a storm. When the storm comes, that's when the big good captains appear. That's a little bit about my story, and I live in Colombia. Now I have 4 children. I have my own company in the exhibition business. I have beautiful piece of property, good savings, everything, and I'm very adaptable, and to be honest, I know what a crisis is, not only in the economic terms, but family terms and monetary terms and life-threatening terms. Thank you.